Y hola, gente del mundo, aquí el Birri con el siguiente gameplay de Dragon Age Inquisition, en el cual ya voy a empezar la misión de los guardas grises. Justo aquí, encontrar al guarda. Vamos a ver que sea una zona chiquita que nada más hay que dirigirse, listo, o otra zona abierta. El guarda amigo de House se encuentra por aquí en alguna parte, se fumó antes de que pudiéramos hablar con él. Bueno. Vamos a ver, es que ese tipo de zonas que la imagen parece así como como una cosa triangular, una pirámide, un cono no es, como una pirámide pero un poco más puntiaguda, para decirlo así. Es lo que se puede decir que de pronto esta zona sea un mundo abierto. Solo espero que no. Que yo antes de empezar a grabar he echado un poco de exploraciones, recolectas, misiones secundarias, de la vaina, de los pedidos, misiones. Uff. Que ya ahora lo que quiero es centrarme en la trama, o sea, grabar. Ah, sí. Y la pregunta es que ¿por qué grabo desde aquí? Bueno, es que no se sabe si de pronto cuando vaya a aceptar la misión, a aceptar desbloquear la zona, de pronto hay alguna conversación, cosa que no pasó, o que de pronto cuando ya cargue ahí vaya a salir alguna otra cosa.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. But we've got trouble ahead.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
The thing's that bad.
¿Qué es eso al fondo?
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
Tampoco es que me vaya yo a enamorar de la enana.
More walking corpses. At least they won't be a surprise.
I nearly stepped on one in the grass the other night, before it started moaning. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Joder. Y eso que la grieta debajo del lago es la que sirve, la que sale desbloqueándose en el Dragon Age King. A ver qué me tienes para hoy aquí.
Dispatch for you. help us.
Aguas tranquilas, este es acá que debo dirigirme. Uf. ¿Y dónde hay otro campamento que no lo veo? No hay más. El mapa es chiquito, parece ser. Pero no hay más. Me imagino que debe ser el asentamiento que está ahí encima del lago. Que debe ser el campamento. Bueno, pues tendré que adelantar el video para poder llegar a este punto. Así que adelantando. Muy bien, ya ahora sí llegué al punto indicado en el mapa. Me parece que había seleccionado a... Como que cuando llegué aquí se había seleccionado los campamentos como misión principal. Y claro, he aprovechado de capturar, de conquistar caer Ronak para poder llegar, para poder bloquear el camino que me llevará para poder vaciar el agua del lago. Y así cerrar la grieta. Pero eso es misión secundaria y no tiene nada que ver con el game. No quiero meterme en problemas. Y ya empecemos acá.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the wardens should be at the back of the cave. A group of wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood. They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
Sigo preguntándome por qué escudo. Si yo jugué con 2 manos. Yo jugué con con un arma de 2 manos. ¿Qué carajo?
What is it with Ferelden and the undead? Didn't Redcliffe have the same problem?
Estandarte de los ciegos.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Toud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Most of you wardens disappear. Then I run into a darkspawn magister named Corypheus. You think that one might have something to do with the other?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power. My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
I recall that being a bad thing, but I don't recall you telling me about all this.
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a warden that the Blight will soon claim him. It starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the Wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
And then they do something desperate. Which is of course what Corypheus wants.
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
How can Corypheus make all these wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about him, save that he is dangerous. He is a Magister, as well as a Darkspawn, and speaks with the voice of the Blight. That lets him affect the minds of Wardens, since we are tied to the Blight ourselves. It must be how he created this false calling.
So the wardens are making some last desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next Blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future Blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrade me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Let's go.
I heard what he said. Hopefully we'll find some answers in the western approach. Though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
We should get to the ritual tower in the western approach as soon as possible, Your Worship.
Ah, o sea que tengo que desbloquear en la mesa de guerra.
Clarel's the Warden Commander, right? What's she like?
She was a good warden. Once. Among those King Kalen reached out to before the Blight. She always resented missing the chance to help. When the calling came, Clarel stopped listening to the rest of us. Only magic could solve this problem, she said.
Do you think Corypheus is using the calling to control her?
It's hard to say. I have heard the whispers of the calling myself, but it's only noise, certainly no commands. Either way, the guilt is hers. She's Warden Commander. She should bow to no one's word but Weishaupt's.
We'll talk later. Let's go.
Bueno, si me manda feudo celestial, pues adelantando hasta la mesa de guerra. Ay, Dios. Puede que sí ya he aprendido lo del adelantar el tiempo y toda esa vaina, pero es aquí. Ojalá que este mapa, que esta zona sea un mapa chico. Por favor. Sí, tiene algo de cara de estar chico. Tiene. Por favor, no es una zona grande.
Visitor, welcome to the Western Approach. We've sighted Warden activity to the southwest, but no one's been close enough to figure out what they're doing. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
Well, it's good to know what I'm in for.
Sorry I don't have more for you. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have them here. This entire place. It just feels like something's not right. Be careful.
Ajá, este es del Venatori. Eso se hace después. Dios mío. Un montón de cosas que tengo que hacer aquí. El campamento es... Creo que este. Menos mal que tengo el caballo. Ah, pues, una grieta en toda la cara. Sí, se sabía. adelante.
Yeah.
Word for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Ay, sí, no está ni cerca y ahora no me dejan montar. Debe ser ahí la cosa.
I'm glad you made it, Inquisitor. I fear they've already started the ritual.
Blood magic, I'd wager. You can smell it. Or see the corpses. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death,
I'm sorry.
sacrifice. Good. Now bind it just as I showed you.
What the fuck?
Inquisitor! What an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
You are no warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
It looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him? We simply needed his blood. Oh, were you hoping to garner sympathy? Maybe make the Wardens feel a bit of remorse? Wardens, hands up! Hands down.
Corypheus has taken their minds.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Even to Winter.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Corypheus marching across Orlais with an army of demons. That was in the future I saw at Redcliffe.
And now you know how it begins. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They are now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
Somebody's certainly a tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his god kings here in the world.
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
Release the Wardens from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
No, you won't.
¿Pero qué?
The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be...
Y ahora yo te cierro la guilleta.
Kill them!
Au.
So, that went well.
You were correct. Through their ritual, the mages are slaves to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Oh, of course. It's not real blood magic until someone gets sacrificed.
Human sacrifice? Demon summoning? Who looks at this and thinks it's a good idea?
The fearful and the foolish.
The Wardens were wrong, Hawk, but they had their reasons.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I believe I know where the Wardens are, Your Worship. Erimond fled in that direction. There's an abandoned Warden fortress that way. Adamant.
I guess they didn't want to summon a demon army out in public.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Warden... We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Oh, ahora tengo que ir otra vez a la mesa de guerra. Bueno, entonces se deja el video aquí y empezar por allá en la mesa de guerra. Así me da tiempo para poder explorar el resto de cosas de aquí y del bosque quimera. Nos vemos entonces en el siguiente gameplay. Hasta luego. Si te gustó el video, no se te olvide darle me gusta, favoritos y comentar. También no se te olvide suscribirte a mi canal de YouTube para no perderte ninguno de mis videos. Oh, se me olvidaba, y también pueden darle me gusta a mi página de Facebook para poder estar al día a través de las redes sociales.